What's going on, guys? My name is Doug. I'm just pulling up Saba's music on Spotify here before we get into this video. Hey, putting y'all on is tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to show up. It's going to be really dope. I'm going to be putting you guys onto, my subscribers' music, up-and-coming artists showcase. It's really, really dope. It's going to be like an hour and a half, 2-hour-long stream. Yeah, be there, be square. It's going to be a blast. Follow my social media, support the channel on Patreon, or by becoming a member on YouTube. Really, really dope stuff that you get access to, exclusive content, videos that no one else is going to be able to see. Really dope stuff. You don't want to miss out on that. And with those plugs out of the way, let's jump into these two new Saba tracks, man. Saba, his last project, I believe, was Care For Me, and it was an Album of the Year contender for that year that it dropped. I think it was 2018. Yep. Fantastic music, great lyricist, awesome production. I mean, what can I say? He's just one of the craziest talents out there right now. And I'm hoping that these two tracks are dope. That's what I'm coming into it expecting. So I see we have a Denzel Curry feature. I just noticed that. So that's gonna be fire. Let's jump into it. Track 1 is Mrs. Whoever.
When I see up taxi, I never let a motherfucker drive me now. Come on, belt wealth so hard to get it. Keep it anonymous. Cause once the public fall, I'll pray. All the time, all the shit.
Wow.
My phone open to you all today. Word to it.
This flow is insane, bro. The vibe is tremendous.
Doing everything I said I would be doing. Kid, no, she didn't want me.
Really dope groove to the drums is great too.
Took it as a lesson. We don't want to rush into it.
I like how the drums are, well, they have a really huge swing to them because they're not perfectly on grid. You know, these kicks and the hats and the snares, they're all very bouncy because they're not perfectly on beat, and they create a really interesting groove. You know, those little tiny vocal samples in the background are really cool. The guitars, it just create this really great kind of almost lo-fi kind of vibe, you know, this really smooth hip-hop feel to it. And he's ripping it. He's killing his verses. He's got this really interesting, mellow but catchy hook that he's singing. It's really dope. You know, it's Saba, and he's killing it. What else is new? Water is wet. Even though it isn't, it moistens things, but it's not wet. If you think water's wet, hit me up because we gotta talk.
I don't want shit, I just called to say how's your day?
Loving this. This is great. It's fire. This is a really dope day for music, man. Baby Keem dropped 2 tracks. One of them was really fire. The other wasn't so much. Chance the Rapper and Justin Bieber dropped a fire pop track. And then now we've got Saba, who just dropped a really dope song, and this one is featuring Denzel Curry, so I'm assuming it's going to be doper than that last one. I mean, it's going to have a whole different energy to it, right? We'll see. Something in the water. Let's get to it.
I see something in the water, they don't mean it, but it's
Yeah. This is so hard. Those guitars are great. This bass is so heavy. Oh my god. That's on the playlist. Fire. Love this flow. There's some really dope counter melodies too. Hey. Oh my god. Fire. Different from what we normally get from Denzel. He wasn't yelling. I was expecting Denzel to be a little more energetic, but I'm liking the vibe we got. You know? It's a little more sinister. Sick. It was really, really dope. Just a little fade out. Yeah, man. Denzel really killed his verse. I was expecting him to kind of really build it up to get into that like kind of screaming performance of his, you know, that really energetic, impactful, you know, Denzel in God mode. It's outrageous, right? Just super energetic, but we didn't get that. We got a very laid back performance from Denzel with some really dope bars in there. Still the same braggadocio, still the same, you know, insane presence on the track, and it's still fire. And I think that Saba also had a really interesting creative flow. He finds these pockets that are just ridiculous in the beat, man. And he flows really well, and then he keeps his flow up for like way longer than a normal, human rapper would be able to, right? Saba's not a human. It's a great song, and it's exactly the vibe that I was expecting from him and Denzel. Something that hits a little harder, kind of slaps you in the face. It's definitely something that I kind of expected going into it, and I'm very glad that we got that. So, 2 great tracks from Saba, just like I was expecting. He was not disappointing at all. It's very tough for Saba to disappoint. He's so talented, and I feel like he really chooses his music very well when he drops it. He's very picky and selective and only drops the best stuff. So, yeah, definitely great to hear from him again, and he killed it. So, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Shout out to everybody who followed me on my social media and supports the channel on Patreon and shares these videos and comments down below. You guys are the best. You guys are the reasons I'm able to keep doing this. So, I'll be back in another video very soon. Be sure to tune into the live stream tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you guys there. Until then, stay safe, guys. Peace out.